name is Officer Andrew Waite. I'm from Florida, a lot of familiarity with the water, so when I saw that we had a Harbor Patrol unit just dedicated to it, it seemed like a match made in heaven to me.
My name is Officer Anthony Gaton. The reason I became interested in joining Harbor, I had a background in aquatics. I observed what Harbor, their duties were, and I wanted to get back into the water.
So dive school, it's a 3-week-long course. The officers who are certified to teach it over at the Harbor Patrol unit. Initially, they bring you into the basics of the stuff you're going to be going over, whether it's just familiarizing you with the water, getting you ready to be able to deal with individuals who are combative near the water, and then from there starting to get more into the technical aspects, using snorkels, different types of flotation devices, and then moving into actual scuba or self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, start to learn more about that specifically. And you put all that together and you're doing like training and operations in the river to be able to assist with recovery and rescue.
First part of dive school is the officer survival school, which provides you the techniques and abilities to survive if you ever fall into the water in full uniform with your vest and your gun belt on. It allows us to survive for long periods of time, even not wearing a life vest, to rescue arrives. The next part after that is your regular open water certification, where we take a trip to Lake Phoenix in Virginia. We do a couple dives there. We dove on an airplane, we dove on a helicopter. We also dove on, there's like a maze you can go through down there, and it just pushes you to be a better diver. And that's when we get our actually open water certification with the department. Once you become an open water diver, you come back to Harbor Patrol, and this is where we become a public safety diver. This is a different beast. The water here is a different beast. There's 0 to no visibility. With the open water dive, you can see, 3 or 4 feet. You're able to see your other partner while you're in the water. Here, you're not able to. It's all dexterity, it's everything you can feel in the water. You're not going to be able to see anything beyond maybe your foot on a good day. The last stage is the final test. We do a final scenario. They put us out on the boat. We have to get dressed on the boat. While the boat is moving and the current's going, it just gives you the ability to get dressed when there's a lot of moving parts going on. Make sure that you're doing everything right, correct. And then once you get to the location, you have to basically assess what you have and what type of patterns you're going to do, if this is going to be a recovery or a rescue type
right there, we're going to start probably where that shoe is. We're going to go and do a pier walk, okay?
The experience in dive class was definitely unique. It was nothing like I'd done before. It definitely challenges you and it pushes your boundaries.
The experience has been phenomenal. The training is top-notch. I don't think I've had this level of training to this depth before. Been a big fan of it. So the process has been very rigorous. I mean, it's just constantly trying to meet physical benchmarks that are necessary in order to be capable as like a dive rescue and recovery officer. So you got to get through all that stuff first. Then once you get into the testing, it got a lot more rigorous real quickly. It blew me away.
The most challenging part about dive school was definitely the diver disorientation day. They bring you down into the pool and they basically mess with your equipment to see how you're going to react.
You got instructors coming at you from every angle, just ripping you apart, and you got to keep your cool and get your gear back together. And
the equipment failing is just a way to train you to be able to fix your equipment on the water and not break to the surface. They rip your mask off, they have you clear your mask, and then they also shut your air off, make sure that you know the signals on how to ask for air back to another diver who's there with you. They put air into your BC, which is your inflatable device, and you got to think basically on your feet to be able to work those problems inside of the water.
Pretty intense block of instruction, but we all got through it. It was a good day.
My favorite part about dive school has been the challenge.
I just like being on the river. As soon as you get me in there, everything kind of slows down, makes sense. Definitely like our final test was pretty cool. I liked just the simulation of it and looking forward to putting that into real practice.
This journey was definitely tough, I'll say that. I'm a pretty good swimmer. I swam pretty much all my life, and this definitely took a toll on me because, pushing all that gear is more than just swimming itself. You can have the greatest of cardio, but the water's a different beast once you get inside of the water. I look forward to actually doing this every day and coming to work and being challenged by everyday dives and everyday patrolling here.
To be able to actually pull people out of the water, bring people's loved ones back to them, I think that's an honorable thing.